Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In War of the Visions JP, this will be kind of a mishmash video, but I'll do some pre-anniversary polls, and then I'll talk about the new Vision cards that are coming out, and then I'll give my predictions for the first anniversary livestream, which will be going off Sunday night on Japan time. But first, I can tell you about my progress on Garble here on my main screen. We'll go to Units, and I have him at Limit Break 4. And I'm going to stop here. I'm going to stop buying his shards, actually. Now would be, of course, the best time to work on him because he's very readily available. But to get him to Limit Break 5, that would be the 10,000 Vision Ore, and then 10,000 Vision Ore is 10,000 Vision Ore. But as you might know, I'm a big fan of level 89 units, and he'll be great for the rare raid that is coming up this weekend. And you might be thinking that I'm a long ways away from the promise of my talisman, to get me to slowly move towards free-to-play. But I assure you, it's taken a lot of willpower to be where I am here. Like choosing to skip Cecil and Kain, skipping Sakura, and then like stopping working on Gilgamesh, taking this guy only to 89 for now. That's all part of the plan. But yeah, once I get him to 89, maybe I'll show off Garble in the arena. Okay, but next, we have some polls, and this is a pre-anniversary promotional thing. But every day for 6 days, they gave you a ticket, and then these tickets, they give you successively more polls, and then they'll give you some kind of bonus. So this first ticket here, this will give you 1 poll, and then some rainbow orbs. So let's pull this. For characters, what I want, I'm working on Howlet, so I'd like more pulls of him. I'd like a first get of Sakura, but there's no rush on her. And then Vision cards, just whatever I'm working on would be great. Okay, that's nothing. Okay, but we get the 3 rainbow orbs. That is great. Okay, let's pull number 2. This is 2 pulls, and then king pots. That's fine. Okay, nothing special there. Okay, 30 king pots. Very nice. Okay, we'll pull the 3rd. This will give you 4 pulls, and then one of them's guaranteed to be a UR, so that's very cool. Let's see what we get. Change here to yellow, alright. Oh, Tetrasulfid, alright, I'll take it. I have a lot of wind characters in this account. Ooh, 2 rainbows. Mashiri! Okay, I'm like 5-10 shards away from maxing her, so that's awesome. Again, one of the best Trust Masters in the game. And she'll get a buff soon. Maybe I'll do a review of her after she gets that buff, whenever that is. Alright, very exciting. So here's the 4th day. We'll get 6 pulls and then 300 of the gill snappers. Skip that. Get some change. I can always use more Azure orbs. No, alright. Okay, 5th day we'll get 8 pulls and then 3 of the rainbow shards. That's very generous. Silver, alright. I think that's the first silver book that we got. Alright, no change. Change to rainbow. No. Oh, Merilith. All right. Do you know the first Final Fantasy game she ever appeared in? Yes, Final Fantasy 1. She was the fire elemental. So I have a special place in my heart for her. Hopefully we get more like monster type units that we can put on our team. That would be cool. Alright. Okay, and then last pull, 10 pull, and then the guaranteed UR. Let's see what we get. Nope, changed to yellow, alright. Okay. Rob! Okay. I just got him to Limit Break 4, so I wasn't really desperate for him, but that gets me a step closer to his Trustmaster. Isn't that funny? That was that 10-shot where I pulled Rob and Mashiri and then gave him up, and then they ended up coming to me anyways. That's pretty funny. Another rainbow? Ooh. So now I don't know which one is the guaranteed. Okay, Sasayaki. Well, she likes me, so can't blame her. Okay. I don't think I've been playing her hard quests lately. Okay, 5 more, that's fine. We could finish her tomorrow if I were really motivated. Okay, finally, let's look at the new vision cards in the news. Let's see. Is it this one? Okay, great. Alright, so new UR vision card. This is Ramada. She looks very cool. Party ability, attack up, and then gained AP up. And then personal ability, it can only be gained by spear users. Let's see, it will raise resistance to single target attacks. And then the vision ability is this, area of effect. For 3 turns, will break the defense of the enemies in there and then do a little bit of damage. And then it will pick up the element of the user. And it's a pierce attack, so that's cool, but I can pretty easily skip this, I think. Okay, and then we have the MR card, which I am very interested in. But party ability, slash attack up, and then personal ability, magic, attack, resistance up. This is the first card of any rarity to give you personal ability magic resistance, so that will stack with party, with Fenrir, so I will definitely get this card. I'm not going to pull for it, but I'll start buying shards, because I don't want to pull this one by accident. I've heard some moaning and groaning that Ol and Shimudu, they will get a personal ability, an additional one, which will raise magic and then pierce resistance. They're saying that this card is like tied to those characters. I don't feel that way at all. I'm gonna get and use this card just because it is great for what it is. Okay, so finally let's talk about predictions for the live stream coming up on Sunday. Okay, first, not really a prediction. We all know this is going to happen, but there will be an announcement of who will be the ambassador. I'll put up a screenshot of the 4 candidates. To be honest, I don't care who gets it, but if I had a choice, I would pick Nuijo. I think she's in the upper right corner there, because she has a deep voice. All of the other people have very chirpy voices. But I don't expect that it will be her. I would be okay with Mako Nyan, since she is a actual hardcore player. The other 2 are just brand new, like rookies, and I can't get too excited about them. And then the JP community is pretty harsh on like public representatives of games that are not masters of the game, especially women. So hopefully if one of those 2 gets it, they learn the game quickly. Next, I'm guessing that they will announce a new Cost 100 unit. My personal prediction is the Record Keeper Lady with Gilgamesh up in the sky. But I've also heard like Mont and Muraga. I kind of feel like that they'll release a regular cost like 80 or 70 Mont somewhere down the line, but that's just a gut feeling. Sandori or Jaden maybe also are possibilities, but it might be too early for them. Who knows? But whoever it is, I will want to get them and level them to 89 by the time they're released in Global. I have zero interest in pulling for them when they are released in JP, but hopefully one of these days they will just fall into my lap, and then I can try to build them up at a discounted price like I did with Super Stern, just playing the hard quests or buying the shard select tickets. And that's one of the benefits of playing two versions, is that I can kind of play JP on global schedule, so it's like less pressure for me to do everything right away. That will give me 4 months to work on that premium character, and I want to do that because I think most people are interested in those cost 100 units, whether to get them or to think about getting them or just to counter them. So if I can use them before they're released in global, I think that would be very useful. Okay, next, they have announced a collaboration that will happen. My personal prediction is Final Fantasy VII Remake, but 6 or 12 maybe would be my next picks. If it is 7, I think I can resist it without going for any units. Even though Cloud will be a great sword user and will benefit from my Exorcist card, I'm just not crazy about the game or the character. But if there were an MR unit like Barret, I would want to get that. Final Fantasy VI would be harder to resist. I said I wanted a magic user of every element, and I have that now. But like if Tina came out and she was fire element, then she would be competing with Yashutura in my account, and that's really no competition. I still love Yashutura, but I haven't used her in forever outside of the tower. And then this is how I play any game. I'm driven more by mechanics than nostalgia or looks. And that's why I went for Rosa over Kain, because even though Kain is my favorite character from like a top 3 Final Fantasy for me, Rosa looked more interesting to play, so that's why I went for her. And then vision cards attached to any collaboration, I'll just have to judge once I see them. Maybe if I see like attack resistances, like with the Ol Shimuru card, then I'll be tempted to go for them, since that's one of the focuses of this account. And then I expect lots of rewards, lots of free stuff, but there will also probably be some like crazy hatchers or crazy bundles or shops, and then this might be the more tempting thing to me, more than new units. And then what I don't expect are new Final Fantasy Brave Exvius units. I feel like to announce one or more of them in such a big occasion for War of the Visions would feel kind of wrong. I love that the Brave Exvius characters are in the game, and I look forward to, the addition of more main characters and smaller characters, like Lid or Charlotte. But I think the pattern of like sprinkling them into the regular release schedule with little fanfare, like they've been doing so far, is fine. Also, I don't expect new forms, so no 7 stars, no level 120, no Limit Break 6. It's way too early for that. In fact, I don't anticipate any new game modes that they haven't already announced or major quality of life updates. A lot of the big ones have already been implemented, but they've surprised me many times before by the speed and size of the updates in-game. Also, I don't anticipate any non-mainline collaborations. I've been hearing like Nier and Kingdom Hearts, but I don't know. I kind of feel like that they would maybe like break the atmosphere of the game. It's a little bit too early in the game maybe, but who knows, maybe I'll be surprised there. And then also I don't expect a returning collaboration. I expect like, Final Fantasy 1 or 4 or 14 to come back someday, and I'm looking forward to it. But again, for such a big occasion, I think a new collaboration would be more exciting and more fitting. I'm personally interested in the first anniversary overall, because I kind of see it as like a test of my talisman. I have little idea of what's coming, but I feel pretty confident that I can resist and not go too crazy. I said before that the shops or bundles might be the most tempting. But like if they sell like a bunch of Vision Car shards, that might tempt me more than anything. And then I'm also interested in finishing Christmas Mashiri, and then maybe Christmas Ramada, so I could hold out for them too. But yeah, it should be fun, should be a busy time, from now until like mid-January or so. Okay, so that was the Mishmash video for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.